Alrighty. Random. Thanks for welcome back. Oh! Looks like we're the Regent again. Why can't I win? Receive this blessing. Yes, thank you, Neow. Lost coffer, gain card reward and 1 random potion. Golden pearl gives us 150 gold right off the rip, which is good. Silver crucible, the first 3 card rewards you see are upgraded. The first treasure chest you open is empty. Is there any way that I can get to an elite fight with only 2 combats? No, it doesn't look like it, right? Because here's 1, 2, 3. That's not going to work. We could go this way and potentially, but even then it would only be leading to another fight, so that's not going to work either. So losing a relic is a big loss, but 3 upgraded card rewards is pretty good. Do we even have an early elite fight? We do. We could take this here. We do have an early shop too, so I could take 3 combats into an early shop and a rest site, which isn't too bad. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the gold. We'll take these 3 combats and then go to that early shop. See if we can get something out of it. Hello, Nibbit. Since we've seen this guy already, we'll speed this up a bit. Falling star, strike, defend. Strike. 13 gold, and we get Celestial Mites back. Shining Strike. This is actually good to get early because we can start building around the star generation, right? Let's go with that. Consistent damage every turn when we actually get it, which we did. And then we double strike the front. It slimed us. We'll strike the front, Shining Strike the guy, and then just block for 6, or 5 rather, or take 6 damage. Falling Star, bam, and dead. Potion of Binding. Know Thy Place, Cosmic Indifference, or Photon Cut. Know Thy Place isn't terrible. It exhausts from our deck and gives 1 weak 1 vuln. The thing I don't like about this card, I was hoping that it would just upgrade to 2 weak 2 vuln and still exhaust, but it just gets rid of exhaust, and I don't think that that's better. So I think I might just take Photon Cut here. Cosmic Indifference is actually pretty good too. But I think I want a damage card. Yeah, let's take a damage card. This guy's a butt. He's gonna shrink us. Now we're tiny. So because we're tiny, we only deal 30% damage here. But that may not matter. Let's see. It does 5. This does 7. That's 12. And then I could draw this back and do 17. Not quite enough. Not quite enough. Let's do 5 defend. And then just do this into this. And then put this back on top of the draw pile. And then next turn, he dies. Add a card, we get Pillar of Creation, Spectrum Shift, or Crescent Spear. So we still only have 1 card that has a star cost right now, so this isn't super good yet, but it could be. Spectrum Shift gives us a random colorless card every single turn, and then upgrades to have a lower cost. And then Pillar of Creation gets 3 block whenever we create a card, and right now we have no way to create a card, not even a way to create our blade. So it's looking like Crescent Spear is probably the best option here. And right now it's doing an I think 10 damage, which is not very high. But Spectrum Shift I think is a little too slow for early. We probably don't want to get that until later. So let's go ahead and grab Crescent Spear here against my will and go to the Merchant. Aha! Alchemize is back. Ooh, Gamma Blast. On sale for 38. 13 damage, 2 weak, 2 vuln for 0 and 3 stars. Pretty good. Yeah, I think we definitely take that. Toolbox gives us 1 of 3 random colorless cards at the beginning of each combat, which is pretty good. Or do we want every round to have a potion? It's pretty good too. Ooh, we can just barely not get both the remove and the alchemize. What a bummer. I think I like removing a strike here to help us get to our good cards faster. 2 gold off, man. 2 gold off. Let's buy a fire potion just to be safe. Go ahead and go here. We're gonna upgrade. We want to upgrade the damage on Gamma Blast, or do we want to upgrade the damage on Shining Strike? Shining Strike seems better to me, because that's 1 card that we'd like to play every turn. Crescent Spear will also be good, but I'll wait until we actually get it to a point where I'm comfortable upgrading, right? Because right now, it's getting +4. So it's at 10 damage right now. That would change it to +6, which would make it... Ooh, it would make it... My brain just turned off. Help. It's at 12 damage, right? Yeah, 12 damage. Which is still around the same as Shining Strike, right? But that one cost 1 and a star. So let's do Shining Strike. I'm down to take an event. The Sunken Statue. You spot an aged statue half submerged in a pond. Its hands gently rest atop a stone sword. Something is also glittering at the bottom of the pond. Votive offerings, perhaps? You could really use some money. You could obtain the Sword of Stone, which transforms into a powerful relic after defeating 5 elites, or dive into the water, gain 118 gold, and lose 7 HP. I don't think we're in a position to lose 7 HP. I'm also not in a position to do any elite fights. We can only do 1 elite on this path. But I think I'd still rather obtain the sword here. And then we'll try to do more elites in Act 2. Ooh. Hello, merchant. Oh, on sale comment. Welcome to the deck. Thank you. That is immediately useful. I'm upgrading that instantly. Immediately useful. And now I want to take as many combats as I can. I definitely want to get to this this elite for sure. Let's take another upgrade. We get Toxic Egg. Every time you add a skill into our deck, we upgrade it. That is incredibly good. Incredibly good. So let's go ahead and upgrade. We are definitely going to upgrade Crescent Spear at this point because we've got 3 cards, so this is going to be pretty strong now. Wellspring. You trace a low rumble to its source and find yourself captivated by a tranquil wellspring. The water is an emerald green with clusters of glowing motes. It looks inviting. What could possibly go wrong? Procure a random potion or remove a card from my deck and add a guilty to my deck, which removes itself from my deck after 5 combats. I am going to be doing at least 3, but that means that curse will be in my deck for the boss encounter. I'm going to get a random potion here. That's a really good potion. Bathing in the beautiful water seems suspicious. You decided to bottle some up instead. This will come in handy. Yeah, okay. So we venerate for sure. Probably just do, man. Here's where this comes into play, right? Like, this actually needs 5 stars. So if I use more than 1 star here, we're kind of in a bad spot. So let's do 1. Immediately useful. You get a colorless potion. I think I'm down to keep the potions that we have for now. We see royalties again or glow plus. Royalties is way too good this early. Getting an extra 30 gold at the end of every combat is very good. This is a really good card for what we're trying to do though. And we do need more star generation, right? Man, I think I have to take royalties though. We'll get glow back. It's a common card. We'll be more likely to find the common card again. We're gonna double defend and strike here. Pretty weak opening turn. Shining Strike into Photon Cut. See what we get. Shining Strike back, duh. And then we Shining Strike again or defend. We're guaranteed to get both royalties and Comet next turn. So I'm actually good to Falling Star into Shining Strike, I think. Trying to decide if it was worth it to wait for royalties, and I decided no. Royal Gamble. Retain, gain 9 energy, or gain 9 stars and exhaust. That's, yeah. 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 We're gonna do that. Hello, Frog Parasite. Ooh, that sucks. Got no way to do anything with that, unfortunately. We'll see it next time. I might be fire potioning here just to save some HP. Do a little bit of damage. Okay. Then we defend Venerate, I think. Actually, we could just Photon Cut here. And then just put Shining Strike back on top. Okay, we Shining Strike to kill this one. We Royal Gamut for 9 stars. Crescent Spear to kill this one. Strike. And then we take... I should have probably defended there instead of taking 8. 57 gold. We get Orichalcum, a very good relic. This gives us 6 block every time we don't have block at the end of our turn, letting us be more offensive, which is great. Am I down for Spectral Shift this time? Ironically enough, I don't think so. I like Guiding Star here for more draw. And we've got so much star generation now between the Shining Strike, Venerate, and Royal Gamble. I like making Crescent Spear stronger here. Plus the card draw helps a lot. I don't think we need to upgrade here. I think we can just rest. I could upgrade Guiding Star to do 13 and 3. But I think I like getting our HP up above 50. With Orichalcum and their HP pretty high, we should be okay in this fight. We just have to not immediately draw the Comet unless we have Venerate. And we look at this, bam. Immediately doing that much damage is a huge, huge start. Okay, so we Shining Strike for sure. I feel like we Crescent Spear for sure here as well. And then probably, or the Guiding Star. This is really a DPS race. No reason to use the Binding Potion at all, because we already got our weakened Vuln down. I could do the Shackling Pot here. I probably save that though. Let's do Guiding Star for the extra draw next turn. And try to get into our other good cards. And then Strike. Orichalcum blocks 6. We're definitely Shining Striking always, which will stun it this turn. Then we royalties into Falling Star to keep the weakened Vuln on next turn. Yes. And then Photon Cut. Put that back on top. Good turn. Debuffing us this turn, which is fine. We Shining Strike, we Venerate, and then pass. We'll retain Royal Gamble, which is good. We can only play one card this turn, and it's definitely just going to be Shining Strike. And then we will use the... So this reduces it by 7, bringing it down to 8. Weak would bring it down by 5. So this is the better potion this turn. But this is probably better in Act 2, and we do want to fight a lot of elites in Act 2. Let's do the Potion of Binding. We'll Shining Strike. And then pass. Take 5. Royal Gamble. Into Comet. Into Shining Strike. Into Photon Cut. Into Shining Strike. GG. Yeah. We're strong already. We get 105 gold, a star potion, which gives us 3 stars. And a rare card. 8 plating is really good. 8 plating is really good. If I had had either of those cards that create colorless cards, this would also be really good. If I had anything that gave us colorless cards, it would be a really good pick right now. Deal 5 damage, forge 5. Forges an additional 5 for every other time you've hit the enemy this turn. I like that card a lot too. You know, I think there is. I think there is. I can save and quit and check it on the homepage. Oh, actually, I can just check on Steam. Play Spire 2. There are not achievements yet. Not yet. But there will be. We do have a lot of 0-cost cards, right? But I think, man, the 8 plating is really good. I think I got to take the 8 plating here. You and your friends are back again. I've made treats for you. Very hot cocoa. Start each combat with an additional 4 energy. Okay. Add 1 brightest flame to your deck. Brightest flame is 0 cost. Gain 2 energy, draw 2 cards, lose 1 max health. Eek. Eek. That's a lot. That's a lot of health to lose. Because I assume I'll use that at least 6 times in this act alone, which is losing 6 health. I think I'll just take the wax relics. Gremlin Horn, Fencing Manual, start each combat Forge 10. We're taking this one last. Because remember, they said they burn every 3 combats and it starts from the left. So we'll put the least useful one on the left, which is going to be the Wax Mask. Bag of Prep is also really good. I think I'll do Gremlin Horn, then Bag of Prep, then Fencing Manual. Okay, let's see what we got. Where are our merchants? We got 2 early merchants, which is not great. I'd like to go to this one if I can. Which does force us into a couple of elite fights, but we do want to take some elites. I probably don't want to force 4 elites. I probably want to do 3. So let's check this shop first. Go through these 2 events into this fire here. And then if we don't see anything good in that first merchant shop, we can go here and then face these other 2 elites. And then when we fight that last boss, we'll get a powerful relic. We'll go there. That's the idea. Okay. The exoskeletons can only take 9 damage each turn. So the Sovereign Blade does 20, except no, it doesn't. It does 9. We Shining Strike. This is not doing any damage this turn, right? I can't kill this turn because it only takes 9. I hate that for us. So I do this. I do Proton Cut. I put Shining Blade or Sovereign Blade on top of our deck. We Shining Strike again. And I think I just Falling Star and kill this, so we take 0 damage this turn. And then we'll hit the buff. The guy who's buffing himself. Not a bad turn 1. Not a bad turn 1. Shining Strike here. Crescent Spear here, that takes him out. Shining Strike here. Neutron Aegis, and then pass. Just royalties, Comet, Shining Strike, done. 43 gold, we get Entropic Brew, which fills all our empty potion slots with random potions. Summon forth, put Sovereign Blade into your hand from anywhere. Spectrum Shift is also good here. This bloats our deck a lot too, and we don't have any draw yet, right? I guess I like Summon Forth, right? It helps us this act at least, and we're gonna be fighting a lot of elites, so. Membership card is so good. This is also good. So we're gonna buy a membership card, which cuts all the prices in half. We're gonna buy Black Hole for $19. Gain 2 strength, all enemies lose 1 strength. That seems really good too. I can't remove a card if I buy this though. I think I'd rather remove a strike. So now effectively our gold is doubled because all of our costs are now 50% off, which is very, very good. All right, next fight. All right, we Shining Strike the back. We Guiding Star the back to knock it out. We Shining Strike the front. We Neutron Aegis. And then that with Orichalcum full blocks, which stuns this guy next turn. Black Hole into Shining Strike into Crescent Spear, I guess. Just dies, right? Yeah. Glitter Stream plus 13 block this turn and 6 block the next turn. Prophesize plus for draw 9 or Cloak of Stars for gain 10 block. We're gonna take the star card. That increases our Crescent Spear power. I'm actually going to fight this elite, pretty sure. Remove 2 cards from your deck, add normality to your deck. Nope. Enter the hole. Whenever this would be shuffled into your draw pile, place it on top instead for perfect fit. Oh, I didn't read this, sorry. The sudden sight of massive field, gouged with large outlines of body, stops you in your tracks. One of these outlines matches your own. It's perfect. Well, if it's perfect, I have to go. What do you guys think about just putting common on top of our deck every time we play it? That seems pretty good to me. Yep. It's a snug fit, but you squeeze yourself into the hole. The further you go, the darker it becomes. Eventually, you see a faint light grow brighter and reveal the other side. You step out unchanged, but now understand the intimate secrets of life. We're absolutely fighting this elite. With 3 potions and all these relics online, we're definitely fighting this elite. All right, so this guy's a butt, unfortunately. Every time you hit him, he adds a dazed into our draw pile, which sucks because the dazed can't be played and it takes the spot of another good card. So we hate him. We hate this guy. We're gonna drink our star potion here. We're gonna drink our shackled potion as well, which is just gonna, I think I wanna, do I wanna wait on that? Orichalcum gives us 6. We're still gonna take 14. I think I just do it now. Yeah, I think I just do it now. And then we'll drink our Entropic Brew to get 3 more potions. Another star potion, sick, okay. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. All right, let's do royalties. We're going to do Black Hole and then just do Shining Strike. Because remember, every time we spend or gain stars, it deals 3 damage to all enemies, and that damage does not count as an attack. So the more that we gain those stars, the better. Including this potion if I have to. Looking to do 18 to us this turn, which is rude. We're going to Comet. We're going to Shining Strike. Summon forth and strike, I think. I think it's just dead next turn. Hey. Oh, whenever it would be shuffled into your draw pile place. I misread that. My bad. So we get it after we shuffle. Still good. Might still be dead. It is still dead. Yeah, it is still dead. 60 gold and attack potion. I probably should keep the regen energy and star potions. These are really good. Bronze scales is good. Enter each combat with 3 thorns, which means every time we get hit by attack, we deal damage back. And we can take a second cloak of stars, a gather light for another block card. I think I like the 0 cost better than the 1 cost here. We only have 2 ways to gain stars, but one of them continues to go back on top of our deck. Maybe I do want 1 more that generates, huh? Let's take Gather Light. Okay, we did lose our Wax Red Mask, which is not the end of the world. And so now every 3 combats your leftmost Wax Relic will melt away. So we do have 3 more combats with the Gremlin Horn. Let's try to make the most of that. This goes up to 4 if we upgrade. This goes up to 35 gold if we upgrade. This goes up to 11 plating. Yeah, we'll take 11 plating. That's a huge upgrade. Into the next elite. All right, this guy wants to get hit. Every time the first time you hit him every turn, he gives you 1 energy back. So we definitely want to hit this guy. So let's start with Black Hole. Going to... Ooh, what do we want to do here? I think I'm drinking this star potion here. Yes, I think I'm always drinking the star potion here. I'm always royal gambling. I'm always Cloak of Starring to get 10 block. And then 10 block again from Gather Light, reduce 3 more damage. And then maybe just Forge 11 here and take 2. I like that. Perfect. So now we get 11 plating, which means we've got our full block. We can Comet, which gives us an energy. We can then Sovereign Blade for 46. Strike. Block for 17. That's crazy. Get our royalties, get Venerate. We do not want to block here, right? Because our Orichalcum and the plating gives us our full block, right? Well, it gives us 16. So I could block twice here. Oh, I can only block once. Yeah, we don't block. We don't block. We just Falling Star. Enter. Okay, there's our Shining Strike. Then we Photon Cut. Into Shining Strike. And Crescent Spear for the win. 60 gold. Potion Belt giving us 2 extra potion slots. That's good. Yes. Okay, this is looking good. We get Eternal Feather, which gives us 3 HP for every 5 cards we have in our deck whenever we enter a rest site. That's really good. So that means when we hit this rest site here, we're going to heal for 12 HP, which is almost half of what the heal actually does if we would have rested. Very, very good. Hello, Mr. Merchant. Ooh. Both of these are pretty good. We definitely remove another strike here more than anything else. Whenever you spend star, gain 2 block for each star spent. This is pretty good as well at this point, right? That's basically what our deck is. So I will take the 37 coin, 37 gold, Child of the Stars here. I'm considering this alignment plus. I'm also considering entropy because it transforms a card every turn, which could help solve some of the issues we might have in our deck. Cosmic Indifference is also a consideration here because we can also grab like stuff that we've thrown in the discard pile, throw on the back of the top of the deck. I do like the 26 gold skill potion here as well. I think I am going to take the alignment plus, and then we'll keep going. Do I want to buy a skill potion just in case? We are going to fight 2 more elites here. I think I do want to buy the skill potion just in case. Just in case. I think we're going to be okay, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Welcome to the reason why I wanted a skill potion. I hate this fight. I'm going to use this immediately. Let's use royalties first to get it out of my hand. What do we get? Royal Gamble. This is free this turn, though. This is actually a really good play because I have Comet in hand. So, yep, we do this immediately, which lets us play the other one for free. Now we get to do some silly shit. Let's Comet the back one to just knock it out. We alignment to get 3 energy. We Falling Star the middle. Gamma Blast the middle. Sovereign Blade the middle. Strike the front. Defend, defend. That was a really good turn 1. Can we kill this turn? Yes. Oh, I forgot we're weak. Haha. No, I meant. I meant no, actually. I think, what is this? 7, 15, 38. I'm 1 off. Are you kidding? Oh, it's going to kill itself. It's going to kill itself when it attacks. Yeah. Use the energy pot. Good deal. 59 gold. Letter opener. Every time we use 3 skills, it does 5 damage to all enemies. Oh, we definitely take the Cosmic Indifference for free here, right? Yeah. We definitely need some card draw now. I don't think we add anything else besides card draw at this point. Gotta summon monsters. I don't want you to do that, though. We just gain stars and then hit for 20. Revives each turn, okay. So probably no point in actually trying to kill this. Go ahead and alignment. We're gonna Genesis. Defend, because we already have 4 block. I see why that may not have been the best call now. Because that does kind of counterplay our Orichalcum. Bummer. All of my star generators are all at the bottom. Really unfortunate draw here. I will get more block if I don't play Guiding Star here. Is that true? No, it's not. Guiding Star, defend. We get 9 instead of 6. That's better. We might die here. Black hole. Yeah, black hole into Venerate, into Royal Gambit, into Falling Star. What's our blade at? 20? That gets it to 31. 50% of 31 is 15, so it'd be 46 damage. I couldn't play it anyway, right? So it's 49. Nice. Lucky. Take it. Get a power pot. Gain 16 block, Forge 13 is pretty okay. Forge 10 next turn, gain energy. I need card draw more than anything else. I think our block is okay. This is still pretty good, though. Plus, once we get to the Spire, we're healing for 15, right? Well, actually... yeah, 15. Venerate into Comet. Into Bulwark. Gather Light. I think we just full defend. And just get the skill, right? We could actually full defend this entire round and let bronze scales win this for us. Hilariously enough. I can't play this. Put it back on top. 49 damage. It's almost there. I probably should have just taken that. Immediately punished? Question mark? Immediately punished. Mm-hmm. All right, let's try it here. So we black hole, we royalties, we shining strike, we alignment to get +2, summon fourth. Good. Nice. All right, we get stable serum, which gives us retain for a turn. Lucky fish, whenever you add a card to your deck, gain 15 gold. Cool. I don't think we need that. We've already got 2 forge cards, and both of them are pretty good. This just forges. It doesn't do anything else. Yeah, I think we just skip here. Regular old fight. And then defend once to get this thing stunned. I should have been attacking this guy. Okay, Shining Strike, Royal Gamble, Neutron Aegis, Comet the back guy. Probably avoid using our power pot here. We should be okay. Yeah. Black Hole into Crescent Spear into Shining Strike. Bulwark into Alignment into Shining Strike into Gamma Blast into Sovereign Blade Dead. Weak Potion and Bulwark again. Forge 5. Sovereign Blade deals double damage to the enemy this turn. I don't think any of these are what we're looking for. We get 15 health there. We're going to upgrade probably Genesis. Actually, it's probably Child of the Stars. Because if I'm going to use this over Orichalcum, it needs to actually be pretty good, right? That's only 1 extra damage, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be one of these 3. I don't think it's royalties, though. It's going to be Genesis or Child of the Stars. I think it's probably Child of the Stars. Because I'm more likely to play that than I am Genesis at this point. And then we fight the Crab. This is Crusher and this is Rocket. The way this one works is whatever you're facing towards deals normal damage. Whatever's hitting you in the back does 50% more. You definitely want to make sure that you're facing the right way. Do Black Hole to start with here. Definitely looks like a pretty good turn, not gonna lie. We're gonna block with Cloak of Stars. We're going to Crescent Spear this way. We're taking 16 right now. So we'll just gather light, does 3 more damage. Get some nice area damage here. We do need to have an area damage option here, or we're gonna Child of the Stars. I think it's best to shield at Shining Strike here. We're definitely power potting now. That would make it deal 6 instead of 3. This doesn't seem very strong, and neither does this. Really weak power pot here. Unfortunate. Yeah, unfortunate. I think it's probably Black Hole. Shining Strike, and then gonna have to throw the weak pot just to try not to take a ton of damage here. Throw royalties down as well. Okay, we're definitely using alignment here. Wait, no. We Shining Strike first, then Rail Gambit, then alignment, then Genesis, then Photon Cut, then Shining Strike. Good turn. Now he's gonna do rocket stuff. Not great. So we definitely want to face this way. Right now, Orichalcum gives me more block than defend does. So no point in using defend here. And use Guiding Star to do some more damage. And then just summon forth to make the Sovereign Blade better. Okay. Aegis for sure. Yep, Comet here. Shining Strike. We're gonna get that back next turn, right? Because of perfect fit. We're gonna get Comet back. So let's just pass. Unless I want something else in my starting hand as well. Maybe alignment. Sure. Because I think it's just dead now. Yeah, it's dead. 105 gold, and rare is I am invincible. Gain 412 block at the end of your turn. If this is on top of your draw pile, play it. There are a lot of ways for us to manipulate that back, including Photon Cut, right? And including that defend card, right? Cosmic Indifference. I don't see a world where we want a second Genesis. So I probably just take the good block card here. Taking a lot of block cards this act. Kind of reduces the benefit of Orichalcum, right? Let's do Genesis again. Gives us an extra 15 gold with the fish. Orange one! Choose a mighty weapon! Tanx's Whistle. Add one whistle to your deck. Deal 33 damage, stun the enemy, and exhaust. Cool. Throwing Axe. The first card you play each combat is played in extra time. That's pretty good. For every 4 cards you play, draw a card. I like Throwing Axe here. I like Throwing Axe a lot. All right, so we want to make sure that we're hitting as many merchants as we can here. There are 2 merchants on the right side, so we're definitely going on the right side. It's looking like this way. And then we'll kind of decide from there. Because we'd like to hit both shops. Because right now, effectively, we have 648 gold. So we need to go and we need to go do some shopping. All right, so the first card we play each combat is played in extra time. So we need to be careful with this. So we want to make sure that we're doing the right card. We could do Sovereign Blade and hit for 46. That's a pretty good start. And then 10. So 46 and 10 is 56. Not quite enough to take him out. Where's this strength coming from? Oh, that's what the sword turned into? Start each combat with 3 strength? That's so good. Jocko, welcome in. Good to see you. Buy this game, Jocko. I've annoyed everybody else enough. It's got co-op. It's true. It's true. Yeah, we play both. He ding dong knocked himself out. If you have Slay the Spire 1, I think it's $22. And if you don't, I think the full price is $25. I like blocking for all of it and just getting 2 stars. Good show. Like strike into Royal Gamble, into Royalties, into Gamma Blast, into Venerate, and don't block because Orichalcum will give us more. And then I played everything that I needed to, right? Yep. As long as we got our gold. 38 gold. Guiding Star for more draw, maybe. Increases the strength of our Crescent Spear as well. Sure. All right. We got a lot of shopping to do. First thing first, we got to get rid of a strike. No reason to have strikes in our deck at all. First time you lose HP, each combat draw 3 cards is pretty okay. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, gain 6 block. Our deck is too big for that to matter. Whenever you create a card, gain 3 block. We don't do that. A second Royal Gamble is interesting. Prophesize has a place in this deck. I'm not finding anything super crazy here. We are buying this Forge Pot for sure. And I like the Liquid Memories as well. And I think we save the rest of our gold for the next shop. Prophesize is okay. But it costs quite a bit to draw. And I don't have enough 0-cost cards for me to feel confident that that's going to end well. Right? We've only got, what, 6 0-cost cards out of the 26-card deck. I don't know. Yeah, let's save it. I'll throw this energy potion in the bucket too, just in case. Battle-worn dummy. As you approach, it begins to rumble and fizzle and lights up brilliantly. Time to train. You have 3 turns to defeat me. Choose a setting or face lethal humiliation. Here are the options. After the terrifying message, the dummy carefully reads out detailed instructions. Which do you choose? Fight a 75 HP dummy. Procure 1 random potion. Setting 2, fight in a 150 HP dummy. Upgrade 2 random cards. Fight a 300 HP dummy. Gain a random relic. I do not think that we can do 300 damage in 3 turns. I think that's foolish. This deck is more built on like kind of scaling with Comet and Forge than it is like doing damage quickly. Do I think that we can win the 150 though? It feels unlikely to me. So I think I'm just going to take the potion here. 75 should be easy. He says as he immediately draws basically nothing. I can only play 1 of these. I did forget that we get the first card twice. Oh, well, this is definitely dead. Oh my god, that's so good, brother. Stop it. Alright, so we lose the wax fencing manual after this next combat, which is fine. What a terrible fight to have this, man. How are we gonna deal with this? I have 1 card that blocks. I could forge 15, which would kill 1 of them. Would probably just kill the back one. It's behind my head. It's got 33 health. And then Cosmic Indifference. Oh, this hits twice. Actually, I forgot. So why don't we just kill the front one? Trying to make a choice here, sorry. Could get 60 gold, which feels a little risky. Every time they hit us, remember, we lose max health. If I forge 15, this goes up to 38, which would kill any of these immediately. It already kills them immediately because it hits twice because of this one. But if I forge 15, I could kill the front one. Royalties. And then take 14. Yikes. Or I could liquid memories as well. And then kill the back one too. Okay, you convinced me. I'll just use 2 potions. It's fine. I used the wrong thing. Hey, don't tell anyone I did this. Oh no, it crashed. It's an early access, you know, that happens sometimes. Didn't actually crash. Game's fine. Sorry. When you exit out, it starts from the beginning of the fight. All right, let's do this the correct way this time. Royalties. 38 damage to the front. We'll liquid memories the sword back, hit the back, and then pass. Bulwark for 16 block and force 13. Oh, it's just dead. Perfect. I would like to draw cards. This is fine, right? 13 damage, draw 2. Sure. man, we're going to lose strength immediately and dexterity immediately. Losing dex isn't the end of the world because we have Orichalcum, right? And we've got stuff like Child of the Stars, so I don't mind losing dex here. But this guy's got to go. Double royalties. Child of the Star, Falling Star, Photon Cut. And then we'll put, yeah, Cosmic Indifference on the front, on the top. Let's put ourselves in a position to take this guy down. Yikers. Gather Light, Cosmic Indifference, the Gather Light, I guess. And then defend. Gather Light Genesis. This is looking really bad. We still have the fairy, so we're not in a bad spot. Royal Gambit, Shining Strike, Alignment. Do we even need to use this? No, right? But it does give us more block if we use it, right? Do I need it? 12, 15 is 27. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Oh, I forgot they stole our decks. Yes, I do. Never mind. Shining Strike does take him out, so let's do that. Crescent Spear, Guiding Star. Pass the turn. This guy should go down fast with our strength back. Comet. Summon forth Blade. Not bad. Get another energy potion. We get Hidden Cash. How much? What is that? How does that block card work? Whenever you spend, gain 3, and then Black Star is just whenever you gain, right? Black Hole, rather. So this doesn't actually do anything for us. I don't think I need that. Once I get the Royal Gamble off, we're pretty good to go, right? Can I add 3 cards before the last rest site? Likely, but I can also do that from the shop, right? Let's pass on this. Let's pass on this. Do we need a relic? I think I'd rather just buy them from the shop instead of risking our HP on the elite here. Let's upgrade one of the Genesis here, or maybe one of the draws. Let's upgrade one of the Genesis, yeah. Our relic is Lantern, nice. Start with an extra energy at the start of each combat. We do get another encounter anyway because everything hates me. We do get 2 plays at the start here, so we can either do Genesis or Gamma Blast here. Cosmic Indifference is also an option. The full block. But I think I full block anyways. So let's do Gamma Blast. Let's do Genesis. And then Cosmic Indifference defend. Oh, not immediately getting punished. We could retain. We definitely want Black Hole for the area damage, right? Let's Bulwark here as well. I think we probably Energy Pot and Sovereign Blade, either the back or the front. I could Gamma Blast the front too, but I think it's probably best to Gamma Blast the back. How much does this do? 39 damage. This does 24, which is 39 and 24 is 65, right? I think I like that. So let's do that. And put ourselves in a position to kill it next turn. Photon cut. Yep, it's dead. We get Void Form. End your turn. The first 2 cards you play each turn are free to play. I am taking that instantly. That is an auto grab for me. Thank you. Spire sale. Everything must go. This is a fake merchant. He's got fake relics. Reeps, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I could increase our Orichalcum block from 6 to 9. That seems good, right? That seems good. Go to a real merchant. Let's remove a defend at this point. We still have 286 gold to play with. Dying Star. Deal 9 damage to all enemies. All enemies lose 9 strength this turn. Bombardment feels pretty good, right? Start of your turn, plays from the exhaust pile and it exhausts itself. I actually like this a lot. Gives us some consistent damage. The Bomb Plus. Let's do Bombardment because I like it. Strikes and defend gained Ethereal. That's pretty good. Gets these last 3 defends out of our deck. I like buying War Paint for 2 free upgrades here as well. Don't be defends. Fuck. It's always like that, isn't it? Or plating at the start of combat with the Orichalcums. That would give us 13 block on turn 1. I would never do that. Why would I do that when you do it yourself? That would make no sense. Power Pot, Colorless Pot, Dying Star. I can call it there. I like that, actually. We've got Energy Potion, 2 good potions. We got the Retain if we need it, and a Fairy in the bottle. We should be good to fight the boss. We just have 2 more regular combats to get through. Hello, Mr. Owl. Welcome back. Genesis, Black Hole, and then Guiding Star. And we're going to take 7. I don't know. She was here earlier. Royal Gamble Plus. Crescent Spear into Cosmic Indifference Plus into Crescent Spear. Seems pretty good. Oh, we're into Comet. Goodbye, my friend. 12 gold, another colorless potion. I will get rid of the Retain potion here. Be gone! Use a card in hand to transform into a minion dive bomb. I don't want that. I don't want that either. I don't want that either. Get out of here. Get out of here. Double Void Form is interesting. We would only take 4 damage for playing double Void Form here. I'm gonna do it. Now the first 4 cards that I play each turn are free. So we'll play Child of the Stars for free. We'll play Gamma Blast for free. We'll play Guiding Star for free. We'll play Photon Cut for free. We'll get rid of this Defend for free. We'll summon Forth for free. No, just kidding. And then Sovereign Blade for 36. And then we get 9 block. We only take 6. We Royal Gamble for free. That seems pretty good. We Alignment for free. We Bulwark for free, maybe? Sure, yeah, why not? We Black Hole for free. We Falling Star, Venerate, Defend. We Bombardment and Comet for free. At Photon Cut, we win. Yeah, if we draw Void Form on turn 1, that's pretty good. You feed me for free. Whenever you play a card this turn, gain 1 strength this turn is interesting. Quasar Plus. Choose 1 of 3 random upgraded colorless cards to add into your hand. I don't know if I like that, but I do like adding 1 more card to my deck for the extra heal. So am I taking Monologue or Quasar Plus here? I like that Monologue has Retain, so we can wait until we can go nuts to play it. But I don't have a lot of cards that can benefit from that extra strength in that turn. I don't have like multiple, like multi-hit cards, right? I think it's gonna be Quasar Plus. And now we're gonna heal for 3 HP for every 5 cards. So 18 health, just for going into the rest site. And then we definitely upgrade Bombardment here, right? Or Void Form, I guess. But that seems like overkill. 24 damage. That's actually not that big of an upgrade. I think I'll upgrade Void Form instead. Come on, Void Form. Open up. Dang it. Power Pot. Seeking Edge. No. No, probably not that. Could do Orbit. For every 4 energy you spend, you gain an energy, and we'd be getting 2 energy instead of 1. That seems pretty good. We could do whenever you attack an enemy, it loses 1 strength this turn. That would make it 2 strength this turn, which is pretty good. Or we could Forge 14. I don't think Forge 14 is the right answer. It's gonna be one of these two. Let's do Orbit, I think. This has multi-hit attacks though, doesn't it? The other boss doesn't though, right? It's all just massive 1-hit attacks. Let's do Orbit. We're gonna Orbit twice. Let's do our colorless spots too, just to make sure that we don't have anything crazy here. Stratagem's good. No. I'll do Jack of all trades here, I think. I like Entropy as well, but probably not what we're looking for here either. Let's take Jack of all trades. I'll do the Gamba. Okay, let's Orbit twice with the Berserker Axe or the Throwing Axe. We'll Genesis, Stratagem, Jack of all trades, Flash of Steel, Dying Star. And a Photon Cut. We'll put Crescent Spear back on top of our deck. And then Defend Plus twice for a full block. Not a bad turn 1. Shit. Drew both of our good cards already. Then no Void. All right, so we can only play 3 cards this turn anyway. So we'll do Child of the Stars. We'll do Royalties. We're actually gonna lose block for playing the Crescent Spear here. It's 45 damage though. I can't pass on 45 damage. We'll just lose the block. We still have the Fairy, so we're not in a bad spot yet. Let's do Alignment, into Cloak, into Cosmic Indifference, into Comet on top of deck, and then Void Form, which now guarantees that we get Void Form or Comet for free next round, which we probably just do. We'll play Genesis for, actually we'll play Royal Gambit for free, right? And then we'll play Genesis for free. Then Black Hole. Then Gather Light, defend. Okay. We do the 2 star cost cards first, right? So Quasar plus first. Scroll, right? Yeah. And then we play that for free. Comet's already, well, how many cards do we have in hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're good. Let's take alignment then. Then we're gonna Comet for free. We're gonna alignment, bombardment. We need to bulwark here for sure. And then Shining Strike. Falling Star. Photon Cut. Into Shining Strike. Into Sovereign Blade. There's Bombardment again. We get Dying Star for free. Guiding Strike for free. Crescent Spear for free. Venerate. Shining Strike. We're going to take 23 minus 9. That's all we can do. Doesn't matter. Bombardment comes down. We get Neutron Aegis for free. This is a really good addition. We Cosmic Indifference. And grab Comet. Flash of Steel. Play Comet. Shining Strike. Quasar into... That's really good. I'm already full blocking, so I'm not worried about that. I could play Beatdown if I use the energy potion this turn. What attacks do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think all of those are fine though, except for Flash of Steel, right? Is the only one I really wouldn't want. Let's just do it. We win. Let's go, dude. Good play. Woo! Nice. I've arrived again. The loud fool returns. I'm neither loud nor a fool. Face me. You dealt 1612 damage to the Architect, but it wasn't enough. You've dealt a total of 13,440 damage to the Architect and unlocked Ascension 4. Let's see what our epoch is. Caw? Caw-caw! Such a humiliating defeat. Their places of worship and sacrifices desecrated over and over by ruinous invaders. Has Mazalith forsaken us? Food within the Spire has become scarce as the bug population surges. The flock escape to the lower rungs of the Spire and scrape by on seaweed and sewer critters. Unlocked event Trash Heap. Cool.